Hello, everyone, and welcome to the latest business chat with me, Glenys Chatterley from Effective Business Network. Most people call it EBN. Today, I want to talk about my rule number 2. For those of you who've been watching these regularly, you'll know I set myself 3 rules, which were parameters that would assist me when I became self-employed. And they were really things that dealt with the issues that had caused me to become self-employed rather than work for somebody. So rule number 1, I dealt with that recently, was about having fun. Rule number 2, it's that I'm never going to do anything I don't want to do with anybody I don't want to do it with. Why did I set that rule? Well, when you work for somebody else, you have parameters that they set. And it might be that you do things in a way that you personally wouldn't do. I'm not talking about unethical things. I'm talking about not doing that project in that way. An example was that I was once on a project that would fundamentally change my team's working practices. And what would have been really good at the very beginning was to include them in it. It would have been messier, but it would have been really useful. As it was, that was not the way it was decided we would do it. And actually, it was still messy, but it was messy at the end and a bit in the middle. And I wouldn't have personally done it that way. So rule number 1, fun. Rule number 2 is about what I'm prepared to do and how I'm prepared to do it. So I don't do any jobs that I don't want to do. Refer back to the it must be fun. I don't work with people I don't want to work with. Rule number 1, again, it must be fun. And how do you decide? Well, I believe that humans, we know, we have an instinct. People call it intuition, instinct, whatever. Or the gut. And I believe that all of those things are based on our brain going, oh yeah, do you remember when we did that and it didn't work well? It's not that you're going through that in your brain. It's just that your brain goes to that place and says, oh, that didn't go well last time. Let's not do it that way. So what I'm saying is that for me, I set that parameter, and sometimes it caused me issues. In the early days, sometimes I didn't decide to do work with a particular potential customer because I didn't feel it was going to work and I could have done with the money. But the reality was, having set those parameters, they worked for me. So I wonder, what are yours? What rules have you got? Have you got rules? Have you never thought of them? Or have you never written them down? Or are you going to give it some thought now? Let me know in the comments. But for now, please watch this to the end so we don't mess with the algorithms. Subscribe to the channel, that'd be lovely. Please comment, give me your information, tell me stuff, like this recording, and also obviously tell your friends and come back next time. Next week, I'll be talking to one of my guests and who knows what we'll be talking about. But for now, thank you for your time. Have fun.